Hey guys, you are watching Path Network. It's 6th of March. I am Shadaab Aalam bringing you some news bulletins. Pakistan government bans Imran Khan's speech on TV channels. HC cancels order for FIR against BJP Shahnawaz Hussain brother in rape case. Army court recommends life term for captain over Amshipora fake encounter killing of trio. Muslim men who marry non-Muslims by concealing identity commit grave sin, UP clerk. India Sri Lanka mulls using Indian rupee for economic transactions. Amitabh Bachchan suffers muscle tear in the rib cage. Find out if age is the risk factor behind such injuries. Now let's talk about these news bulletins in details. First, we have got some international news. Pakistan government bans Imran Khan's speech on TV channels. Pakistan's electronic media watchdog on Sunday banned satellite television channels from broadcasting live and recorded speeches of ousted Prime Minister Imran Khan with immediate effect hours after he dodged arrest and made provocative statements against state institutions. Khan, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf PTI chairman, addressed his party workers outside his Zaman Park residence in Lahore, saying he has never bowed before any man or institution. He also lashed out at government leaders, alleging that they stashed their wealth overseas and were given protection in legal cases by former Pakistan Army Chief General retired Qamar Javed Bajwa. Islamabad police on Sunday reached Khan's Lahore residence to arrest him in the Toshakhana case, but returned after assurance from his legal team that he will appear before the court on March 7. Pakistan Electronic Media Regulatory Authority (PEMRA) referred to previous directives wherein all licenses were directed to refrain from telecasting any content against state institutions. The authorities said Khan in his speech was leveling baseless allegations and separating hate speech through his provocative statements against state institutions and officers, which is prejudicial to the maintenance of law and order and is likely to disturb public peace and tranquility. It said airing of hateful, slanderous and unwarranted statements against state institutions in sheer violation of Article 19 of the Constitution and the judgment of the Supreme Court. We also got news from India and our neighboring country, Sri Lanka. India Sri Lanka mulls using Indian rupee for economic transactions. India and Sri Lanka are exploring the possibility of using the Indian rupee for economic transactions and have discussed the initiative that will help in building a stronger and closer partnership through trade and investment-led measures between the two countries. The High Commission of India here organized a decision on the use of Indian rupee INR for transactions between India and Sri Lanka on Thursday. Representatives from Bank of Ceylon, State Bank of India and the Indian Bank shared their experience and informed the audience that they have started carrying out INR denominated trade transactions through respective Vostro-Nostro accounts after the creation of enabling framework by the Reserve Bank of India, RBI and the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, CBSL in 2022, the High Commission said in a statement. We have also got news from India. HC cancels order for FIR against BJP's Shahnawaz Hussain brother in rape case. The Delhi High Court has set aside an order by a city court in May last year to register a first information report against Bharatiya Janata Party leader Sayyid Shahnawaz Hussain and his brother Shahbaz in rape case and remanded the case back to the session court for a fresh decision. Justice Amit Mahajan ruled that the two brothers did not have a right to be heard when the woman first approached the Sessions Court to file an FIR against them. Once an order to register FIR is passed, some rights acquire either in favor of or against the parties. Such rights cannot be taken away in a challenge made against the order without there being issuance of any notice or an opportunity of hearing to the party whose right is now sought to be taken away, Justice Mahajan said in his order dated March 3. Muslim men who marry non-Muslims by concealing identity commit grave sin. A clerk associated with the Dargah Ala Hazrat Barelvi in Uttar Pradesh has issued a fatwa that Muslim men who conceal their religious identity to marry non-Muslim women are very close to being ostracized from the community and that such marriages are void. Maulana Shahabuddin Rizvi, president of the All India Muslim Jamaat, an organization associated with the Dargah Hazrat, said at a press conference in Bareilly on March 5, in Islam, putting a tilak on the forehead, knotting braids, and wearing the kalawa on the wrist are treated as gunah-e-kabir, grave sin, difficult to be pardoned. But some Muslim men do this in order to conceal their religious identity and marry women belonging to other communities. Such actions that amount to concealing one's religious identity are haram, forbidden in Islam, and thus such marriages are illegal. We also got some news bulletins from Jammu and Kashmir. Army court recommends life term for captain over Amshipora fake encounter killings of trio. An army court has recommended life imprisonment for a captain involved in the staged killings of 3 men at Amshipora in Jammu and Kashmir's Shopian district in 2020, army sources said on Monday. The sentence, however, will be finalized only after higher army authorities confirm it, they added. Captain Bhupinder Singh alias Major Bashir Khan was court-martialed after a court of inquiry and a subsequent summary of evidence found that troops under his command had exceeded their powers under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. On July 18, 2020, the 3 people from Jammu's Rajouri district were killed and branded terrorists by troops under the officer's command in Shopian district. Imtiaz Ahmad, Abrar Ahmad, and Muhammad Abrar were shot down in what many termed as cold-blooded murders. PDP President Mahbooba Mufti welcomed the recommendation for awarding a life sentence to the captain, calling it a welcome step towards creating accountability in such cases. Now if we talk about Bollywood, Amitabh Bachchan suffers muscle tear in the rib cage. Find out if age is a risk factor behind such injuries. Actor Amitabh Bachchan recently suffered an injury while filming an action shot on the set of his upcoming film Project K, which also features actors Deepika Padukone and Prabhas in lead roles. The actor, who was shooting in Hyderabad, took to his blog to share the details of the accident with his fans. In Hyderabad at the shoot for Project K, during an action shot, I have got injured, he wrote. Thanks for watching Path Network. Inshallah, with more bulletins tomorrow we will meet again at the same time. Stay tuned, stay updated.